for registered behavior technician exam. When it comes to others' behavior, often we ask ourselves, why did they do that? We are going to introduce behavior analysis, the ABCs, and the treatment plan. When it comes to behavior, we often ask ourselves, why did they do that? The goal of every behavior analyst is to know the functions of behavior. A behavior analyst's job is to reveal the reasons for the behavior, create a plan to change them, and evaluate the success of the plan. Unwanted behavior is not approved. Behavior analyst knows that the behaviors communicate what we want or what we don't. That's why they ask, what is the payoff for doing that? The payoff question is important because though two behaviors look the same, it doesn't mean their functions are the same. In addition, behaviors that look very different can also have the same function. Behaviors should be treated according to their functions, not what they look like. There are three components of behavior: A, B, and C. A stands for the antecedent, B for behavior, and C for consequence. And definition: it is what happens just prior to the behavior. It is often called triggers or conditions that signal a behavior. Our five senses identify stimuli that causes or trigger our behavior reactions. There are all kinds of stimuli that affect our behavior in a different way. Some stimuli, when presented, increases certain behavior. Say, a smell of a yummy pizza creates a desire to eat a pizza, and that increases the behavior, whereas some stimuli decreases the behavior of some and they have no effect. Say, for example, if you're sitting and having a pizza at the side of trash, and the stinky smell actually dies the desire to eat the pizza as well, so behavior decreases. Antecedents can be several various stimuli and conditions that are present or happen prior to a behavior and causes reaction. Behavior definition: an observable and measurable action, not label or personal opinions, because these descriptions cannot be observed the same way by everyone. We must objectively define a behavior and not place a moral judgment of good or bad behavior. We must be able to count the act for it to be a behavior. Objectively define a measurable behavior is called an operational definition. John is disruptive in a class is a wrong definition, whereas John screams loudly when the teacher tells the class to go to the reading groups. This is the right way to operationally define. Consequences: what happens or the conditions that take place following a behavior is called consequence. When a certain consequence follows a behavior regularly and that behavior increases or decreases, we call it operant conditioning. Those consequences, those increase a behavior over time, are called reinforcers, which are very important for a behavior. Those consequences that decreases a behavior over time are called punishers. When the delivery of a reinforcer stops following a behavior, it is called extinction. Assess behavior with ABC data. ABC data and treatment planning. Collect data on target challenging behavior. Analyze data collection to find the functions of the behavior. Set up strategies to implement for the behavior change and then evaluate the progress. ABC baseline data, date and time, setting, activity, antecedents A, behavior B, and consequences C. Baseline data is very important. When we are starting to do it before we intervene in the behavior modification is the baseline data. All descriptions of the ABCs should be observable, measurable and objective. Sample of ABC data form. It's very important to record the date and the time, then the setting, and then what the antecedents were, what the behavior was, and what were the consequences. So you do this kind of a data collection every day. So say for example, the first line which talks about the bath time, the mom said, time to take bath, this is an antecedent. Behavior, screamed and threw the toy on the floor. Consequence, mom told her she could watch TV after whining for 1 minute but took a bath anyways. This is the consequence. On the second occurrence, bath time, dad said time for bath. B, screamed and kicked the dad's leg. This is the behavior of the child. Consequence, dad said that's not okay and then asked mom to take care of it. Well, determining the function. Collecting baseline data should last 2 to 3 days. This is very significant point. Rule out medical causes to behavior. Sort behaviors according to the 3 primary functions. Attain something tangible, edible, attention. Second, escape or avoid something. 3, sensory needs or aversion. The data is sorted on all the 3. Now, in this sample case, we normally see a behavior analyst would conclude that function of screaming and aggression in this situation during bath time as escape. To maintain, they would also conclude that there were 2 preferred activities as possible, like reinforcers as playing with mom and watching TV. A behavior analyst will set a realistic goals and develop a plan of strategies to help and facilitate behavior change. A behavior analyst or BCBA supervisor is responsible for outlining individual detailed plan with recommended treatment and strategies. These treatment strategies include both proactive, preventive, and reactive intervening procedures, meaning they prevent the behavior from occurring, and they also provide procedures that outline what to do if the behavior occurs. Remember that behavior analysts or BCBA supervisor outline their treatment plans to target behaviors according to their functions or reasons they occur, not necessarily the way behavior looks. Therefore, specific proactive or reactive procedures are designed for each identifiable function. Parents, caregivers, and family members should spend more time and effort preventing challenging behaviors from occurring than reacting to them. The less often challenging behaviors occur, the less likely they can obtain reinforcement and develop permanence in the individual's behavior repertoire. There are many proactive strategies. One is to arrange them by environmental conditions or schedules for success. Another strategy would be to teach replacement behaviors or skills such as communication or independence. A proactive approach may be to teach with repeated positive practices to develop a solid behavior repertoire. Positive practice is especially effective when teaching behavior regulation skills such as waiting and tolerating change or transitions. Reactive procedures. It is important to know that as a general rule in behavior analysis, You do not use reactive or procedure unless you have at least one or more proactive procedures in place. Timeout should not be used for escape or sensory behaviors because the function is to escape the task or be alone so that they engage in sensory behavior. Escape maintained behaviors should be managed by not allowing escape from the task or rule while at the same time increasing work and rule tolerance by providing powerful reinforcement for compliance to non-preferred rules and tasks. Sensory behavior should be managed mostly through proactive procedures such as sensory diets or reactive redirection. The proactive and reactive procedures in this video are examples and express a general rule among behavior analysts. The supervisors for each client determine specific strategies that will be used. The behavior analyst or BCB supervisor will outline the data collection system for the target behaviors and specify it in the treatment plan. Collect data on the behaviors as specified in the treatment plan. ABC data is not necessary but can continue to be collected and evaluated for change in the function. Challenging behaviors, frequency of hitting others. When the data is collected over the number of days, it very clearly indicates whether the behavior is increasing or decreasing, and evaluation is very important. Say for example tantrums, kicking, crying, or screaming over the week has decreased significantly. It is important to actually understand and evaluate it. But if it is not decreasing and it is consistent, then we need to change the plan. The most important thing you can do to start changing challenging behaviors is to start collecting data on an ABC data form. Your data does not need to be fancy but should be complete and objective. Thank you.